I've gotten a lot of emails asking me a simple question. Why the hell did Alex Murdaugh speak to police in the first place, being that he's an attorney? Sara, can you make sense of that?
Look, I would argue he had nothing to hide. He was innocent. Of all people, a lawyer knows to remain silent when they come into contact with law enforcement. The fact that he did it actually goes to show you, ladies and gentlemen, that he didn't murder his wife and son. He did nothing wrong. He had nothing to hide. And, that brings us to this. I'm sure we're going to talk about this, the I versus they, right?
Coming up.
Okay. I'll let you take it.
So State Attorney Aronberg, right there, Sara proved she is a defense attorney because on the dime, she had me thinking that he had nothing to hide. That's why he quite simply spoke to investigators. Do you think that's the reason, or was he just caught up in the moment, slipped, and, was full of hubris and thought, I can handle myself and I'll know what to say and how to say it?
Well, coming from a guy who thinks he's probably guilty, I think his motivation was that, just like many criminal defendants, like many of Sara's clients, they think they're the smartest people in the world and get away with murder. And so, yeah, I'm going to talk to the cops. I don't need a lawyer. I'm going to say and get out of it. And look, I got to tell you, I watched that and I thought he sounded pretty compelling and sympathetic. And he may have slipped up on that one comment, but that's something we'll discuss, the I versus they. And Sara, as a great defense lawyer, could tell you that even if he slipped up, she'll find a way to be able to explain it, because even if he did say, I did him wrong, hey, maybe that means, I should have raised him better, or I should have been there to save him or something. There are ways to explain yourself. I don't think it is a pure confession, even if looked at under the right circumstances.
But to Dave's point, I think I expect this prosecutor to argue something along the lines of, actually, I don't know, because I don't know if it'll come in. But look, the idea is Murdaugh was the justice system down there. His family has been the justice system down there, has been law enforcement down there. So he may have also, there's an argument to be made that he thinks he owns everybody down there. So he's gone unscathed for so many things. He'll still go unscathed for, double homicide. There could be that sort of arrogance in the fact that, obviously he spoke. But again, as a defense attorney, my argument's going to be, no, he's innocent. That's why he spoke.
And so let's get into the meat and potatoes, as they say. This damning testimony came up Monday and then was reiterated going into today. But Murdaugh broke down, according to testimony, after describing the bodies of Maggie and Paul in his interview with law enforcement, and can be heard saying, and I quote now, "It was just so bad. I did him so bad. He was such a good boy, too." The defense questioned on Tuesday the SLED agent, Croft, about his confidence in Alex, saying, "I did him so bad," during the interview captured on body cam. And Kraft tells Jim Griffin, the defense attorney, he's 100% confident that Murdaugh said, "It's just so bad. I did him so bad." This is what everyone is talking about. I kind of accidentally got Sara's take because I'm a news junkie and I heard what she had to say about this on cable. So I know what she's going to say, I think. But State Attorney Aronberg, is this, if he did say the word "I," an admission of guilt? Is it game over? Or will someone as savvy as Sara figure out a way to spin it on the defense side?
Yeah, a defense lawyer, especially a good one like Sara, could spin this and say, even if he did say "I," that would mean that, yeah, he meant I should have been there, or to save him, or I should have raised him better, or I should have taught him about self-defense, or I should not have allowed him to meet those unsavory people who obviously are the ones who killed him. There are ways around it. Here's the other thing, Joel and Sara. Had you heard about this confession before yesterday? Had you ever heard of this?
No.
Oh, okay. If this was something the prosecution really believed was a confession, yeah, right? If the prosecutors really believed this was the smoking gun confession, why didn't we hear about it before, right? You would think this would be out there instead of all of a sudden just a surprise witness there.
We heard this today, that Mr. Croft, whatever, Agent Croft, if you had any doubt that this could be a confession, has the potential of being a confession, why did you not ask follow-up questions to clarify it, to make it a confession? And then why did you not take notes on it? I mean, come on. Are you kidding me? A confession would be highlighted in yellow, circled in red. I mean, it would be all kinds of stuff, right?